𝘗𝘭𝘰𝘵 had done the stem cells back in the US, but we haven't seen much progress with that. We understand that stem cell is not just a one-time deal. You got to, do it later. Plus, he's 20 years old, so we understand that. And then if things work out, if we see some results, then we'll be back next year. Once we arrived here, the service was excellent so far. We have received. They picked us up from the airport, took us to the hotels. They have an option where you can choose to stay at the hotels they provide, or like where you guys provide, or you can pick your own. But most importantly, that the process with the stem cells have been, what we have seen, have been excellent. Excellent staff here. The doctor is amazing, who took care of 𝘗𝘭𝘰𝘵. It's very safe. It was done very professionally. The staff that is, starting from the anesthesiologist to the other people that actually inject the stem cells, I was really impressed. Very friendly, and that's important because the kids need to also feel safe. So my wife and I are quite happy with what we have seen here, what we have received so far, and we're just hoping that we see some positive, benefits with 𝘗𝘭𝘰𝘵, and I know it'll take some time.
Can you please introduce yourself? We'd like to know your name.
My name is Tapash. Got a long last name, 𝘗𝘰𝘯𝘵. So we live in Phoenix, Arizona, and we have two boys with autism. So our older son is 31 and the younger son is 20. We tried stem cell in the US for a little bit. For whatever reason, maybe because the quantity of the stem cells that he received, and I'm talking about my 20-year-old. So we didn't see any significant progress with that, and we thought maybe because it's the amount of what has been given, or the experience that the clinics might have dealing with kids with autism. It didn't work out. So a few months back on Facebook, I saw an ad about Swiss Medica and the clinic here in Belgrade, and the reviews. I read the reviews, and it looked very positive. Plus, you guys have 11 years of experience doing it, and so the next step for us was to talk to the doctors. We had a video conference with the doctors, and they kind of explained to us how much he would be receiving in terms of the stem cells and what the treatment plan was going to be. So it sounded very promising, and we were like, we've been trying everywhere for so many things. This definitely looked to be a good opportunity to bring our son, his name, by the way, is 𝘗𝘭𝘰𝘵, to bring 𝘗𝘭𝘰 here and just try it out. So we came here early this week, and he has gone through the therapy. The stem cells have been injected, and we've gone through the process. Today we're just wrapping up.
Did you feel that the process was safe?
Yes. So the process. So I just wanted to kind of give an idea of the whole experience. So like I said, we came here from Phoenix, Arizona, all the way here, and once we arrived here, the service was excellent so far. We have received. They picked us up from the airport, took us to the hotels. They have an option where you can choose to stay at the hotels they provide, or like where you guys provide, or you can pick your own. We picked our own just because 𝘗𝘭𝘰𝘵 is a very picky eater, and my wife has to cook for him, and all of that stuff. But long story short, they took care of it. They brought us to the hotel. Every day in the morning, they are bringing us from the hotel to the clinic, and they are providing us with breakfast, lunch, dinner, In fact, for dinner, they're sending the food to our hotel. So these are some of the logistics and the kind of service that we have seen. But most importantly, that the process with the stem cells have been, what we have seen, have been excellent. Excellent staff here. The doctor is amazing, who took care of 𝘱𝘳𝘰𝘷𝘪𝘥𝘦. People, the kids call him 𝘗𝘪𝘴. He's Dr. D, Dr. 𝘗𝘪𝘴. He's a great guy. Very nice and easy to talk to. He explained to us the process before we got started, and it's very safe. It was done very professionally. The staff that is, starting from the anesthesiologist to the other people that actually inject the stem cells, I was really impressed. Very friendly, and that's important because the kids need to also feel safe. So the whole process went very well. So we did the stem cells, injection of the stem cells, the nasal, followed by the nasal stuff, and the entire process. I can just speak about the process. I cannot say about the results because he just had it. So it'll take a few months, I guess, for us to see positive results. But so far, the process has been really easy, good, amazing people here. I mean, there's like so many people. I don't know who all to name, but I will when I post a review, right? Starting from when we got started with the, with talking to somebody who was, her name is Alexandra, by the way, and she was also amazing. She helped us set up, do the, the initial stuff, helped us to, with the logistical questions we had, and we were able to make it here thanks to her. And then the amazing people that we have met here so far. So my wife and I are quite happy with what we have seen here, what we have received so far. And we're just hoping that we see some positive, benefits with 𝘱𝘳𝘰𝘷𝘪. And I know it'll take some time. But yeah, that's about it. We're happy that we have been here, and we have, he's gone through that. And if things work out, then we'll be back next year, because we understand that stem cell is not just a one-time deal. You got to, do it later. Plus, he's 20 years old, so we understand that. And then if things work out, if we see some results, then we'll be back next year. So.
That's right.
Did I say too much?
No, you said this, thank you so much for these compliments. First of all, it's really great to hear that we are appreciated and that you see what tremendous work has been put here. Can I just ask you a few questions? Did you maybe discuss, you mentioned that you had a stem cell treatment before. Mm-hmm. Did you discuss before with your doctor, with 𝘱𝘳𝘰𝘷𝘪𝘥 doctor before coming to Serbia, the treatment itself, and were you hesitant at the beginning for stem cells, to try stem cells?
Yes, we did discuss that. Like I said, we had a video call with the doctor, and she kind of explained to us, and we did mention that 𝘱𝘳𝘰𝘷𝘪 had done the stem cells back in the US, mm-hmm. But we haven't seen much progress with that. It could be anything, right? Plus the fact that he's 20 years old, because we know that this works better for younger kids. So we discussed it, and our main goal of coming here was to get more cells for him, which is something we didn't get back in the States for whatever the rules are, right? So the doctor said that, yeah, that's possible, because here they look at your body weight. Mm-hmm. So it was like 3 million cells per kilo. That's how they measure it. And then you can do the maths, and we did the maths, and we saw that it made sense. It was probably a good idea, because he was going to be getting more cells, which probably stood a better chance for him to get some benefit out of it. So, yeah.
Can I just ask, you're from the US and you come to Serbia, to the Europe. Did you have any apprehensions traveling abroad for treatment? And if you had, so how did you overcome them?
Not really, because for me, I traveled to Europe a lot. I was in Athens in April, so I had no issues. I knew exactly how to get here. So yeah, it was easy. We flew from Phoenix to London and then to Serbia. Wasn't bad.